Have you ever had a morning like this? Your alarm goes off. You hit snooze. Then you pick up your phone. 17 notifications are waiting for you. Yesterday's work is still pending. And before the day has even started, you already feel exhausted. Maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe the problem is the way you start your day. The same loop repeats every day. Wake up. Work. Get tired. Sleep. And then, do it all over again. Nothing really changes. Deep down, there is a feeling that something should be different. But you don't know exactly what needs to change. In Japan, some people understand this loop. And they didn't try to break it with a huge revolution. They didn't completely redesign their lives overnight. They didn't spend thousands of dollars on expensive courses. They simply adopted 7 small habits. So small that when you hear them for the first time, you might think, can these really make a difference? But these small habits can change the way you start your morning. And when your morning changes, your day changes. And when your days change, your life can slowly change too. Today, I'm going to share those 7 habits with you, one by one. You don't need money. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. And you don't need a gym membership. You simply need to look at your morning from a different perspective. Let's start with the first habit. Habit number 1, meet the morning light. And I already know what you might be thinking. Do I really have to wake up at 5 a.m. to become successful? No. Absolutely not. This habit is not about waking up early. It is about making natural light one of the first things you experience after waking up. Open your window. Pull back the curtains. And allow some natural light into your morning. There is an old Japanese saying about waking up early and receiving 3 coins. The idea is not really about money. It represents something deeper. Small and consistent actions can grow over time. A little every day. And a little more the next day. Then one day, you look back and realize how far you have come. Here's the simple science behind it. Inside your brain is a system that helps control your body's internal clock. It helps determine when you feel awake, when you have energy, when you can focus, and when you feel sleepy. Natural morning light gives your body a strong signal that the day has begun. But if the first thing you see in the morning is your phone screen, your brain immediately gets flooded with messages, notifications, news, and information. Instead of starting your day with your own priorities, you start your day with everyone else's priorities. So try something simple tomorrow morning. When you wake up, don't pick up your phone first. Open the curtains. Spend just 60 seconds in natural light. Do nothing. Just let yourself wake up. Remember this. Light first. Phone later. Now, after getting some morning light, what do most people do during the next 10 minutes? They grab their phone. They check WhatsApp. They check messages. They read the news. They open social media. And those first 10 minutes can set the tone for the entire day. That brings us to the second habit. Habit number 2, protect the first 10 minutes. Most mornings look like this. The alarm goes off. 30 seconds later, the screen is already on. And your mind is already thinking about 3 different things. Sleep ends. And performance begins. But your brain needs some time to fully wake up. If you immediately open your inbox, read the news, or respond to messages, you are starting your day with a brain that hasn't fully switched on yet. So protect the first 10 minutes of your morning. No work. No social media. No news. Just you. Make some tea. Sit quietly. Look outside the window. Or simply breathe. Tonight, place your phone a little farther away from your bed. Far enough that you have to take 3 steps to reach it. Those 3 steps tomorrow morning could become the beginning of a new habit. Habit number 3, start fresh. When we wake up, yesterday's problems often come rushing back. Yesterday's meeting. The unfinished work. Something someone said. A mistake we made. A regret. It can feel like our brain went to sleep. But all the old files were waiting to reopen the moment we woke up. But you can interrupt that cycle with something incredibly simple. After waking up, take one deep breath and ask yourself. Who is waking up today? You don't need to answer the question. You don't need to find some deep meaning. Just ask it. 20 seconds. One breath. One question. And a fresh beginning. Now think about the first 3 habits. Which one could you start today? Write just one in the comments. Because when you write down a decision, you are more likely to take action on it. Now let's move to the 4th habit. Habit number 4, Kaizen, get 1% better every day. Let me say something honestly. Many of us try to change our entire lives overnight. A new routine. A new schedule. A new diet. A new personality. Everything at once. And then, after a few days, we become overwhelmed. We quit, then comes the guilt. And eventually, we return to the same old loop. Japan has a different approach. It is called Kaizen. It means continuous improvement. Small improvement. Every single day. Not one giant step. Just one small step. Instead of trying to transform your entire life tomorrow, ask yourself. What is one small thing I can do today that will make me slightly better than yesterday? One thing. Make it so small that failing to do it almost feels impossible. That is Kaizen. Maybe you want to learn English. Don't promise yourself 2 hours every day. Start with 10 minutes. Maybe you want to exercise. Start with 10 push-ups. Maybe you want to read more. Start with 2 pages. Small actions become powerful when they are repeated. So tomorrow morning, ask yourself. What is one small action I can take today that will move me forward? Just one. Habit number 5, Ikigai, find your reason. There are many things people spend their lives searching for. Money. Success. Comfort. Recognition. But eventually, one question remains. Why am I doing all of this? Japan has a concept called Ikigai. In simple words, it means having a reason to get up in the morning. And your Ikigai doesn't have to be something huge. It doesn't have to be changing the world. It could be helping your family. Teaching someone something useful. Improving a skill. Creating something. Helping one person every day. It can be small. Very small. Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask yourself. If tomorrow had to be about just one meaningful thing, what would it be? Your answer might be simple. But that simple answer could become your starting point. You don't always have to search for your purpose. Sometimes, you simply have to notice what makes you feel alive. Habit number 6, wabi-sabi, accept imperfection. Japan has a beautiful art called kintsugi. When a ceramic object breaks, instead of throwing it away, the cracks can be repaired and highlighted. The broken parts become part of perfectionism can keep you stuck. Because the perfect moment rarely comes. So remember this. 70% finished is better than 100% unfinished. If a project is good enough to start it. If your video isn't perfect, upload it. If your plan isn't complete, take the first step anyway. Don't be afraid of imperfection. Because when you stop trying, your progress becomes 0. Habit number 7, Shinrin-yoku, spend time in nature. This might be the simplest habit of all. And the best part? It's free. You don't need a special place. You don't need expensive equipment. Go to a nearby park. Walk beside some trees. Find a small green space near your home. And for 15 minutes, put your phone in your pocket. Don't look at the screen. Don't wear headphones. Just walk. Look around. Listen. Notice the world around you. Research on spending time in nature has found connections with reduced stress and improved well-being. But the idea is actually very simple. We spend so much of our lives looking at screens. Sometimes our minds need to look somewhere else. So tomorrow morning, or even this evening, go outside for 15 minutes. No music. No podcast. No social media. Just you and the world around you. So those are the 7 habits. Let's go through them one more time. Number 1, morning light. Curtains first. Phone later. Spend 60 seconds in natural light. Number 2, protect the first 10 minutes. No screen. No work. Just yourself. Number 3, start fresh. Take one deep breath and ask, who is waking up today? Number 4, Kaizen. Take one small step every day. Number 5, Ikigai. Find the one thing that gives your day meaning. Number 6, wabi-sabi. Move forward even when things aren't perfect. 70% ready is better than never starting. Number 7, Shinrin-yoku. Spend 15 minutes outside without a screen. These 7 habits don't require a lot of money. They don't require a complicated plan. And they don't require the perfect time. They only require one decision. And that decision can be made today. Before we finish, I want you to remember one thing. Maybe you don't need a massive earthquake to reset your life. Maybe you don't need a new city. Maybe you don't need to become a completely different person. Maybe you simply need one small habit. One habit that you can repeat every day. A habit so small that it doesn't feel overwhelming. Because life isn't built only through dramatic moments. Life is built through the small things we do every single day. When nobody is watching. When nobody is applauding. When nobody is telling us that we are doing a great job. Those small actions compound over time. And one day, you look back and realize, I'm not the same person I used to be. You changed slowly. Quietly. Without a big announcement. But permanently. So if this video made you think differently about your life, write one thing in the comments. Which one of these 7 habits will you start today? Just one. And if you know someone who is looking for a fresh start in life, share this video with them. These habits are simple. The idea is simple. And the beginning can happen right now. Remember. A habit may be small, but when you repeat it every day, the results can become enormous. Start today. Your new life might be just one small habit away.